to see you. First of all, I can't start the interview now without getting the Gail impression again.
You're going to ruin your makeup?
It's not, it's funny.
Oh God.
I think it's brilliant. I think you're brilliant.
So, having your own makeup range is sort of every girl's dream. What was your reaction face when you found out you were getting a makeup range?
We were just so excited. Like we can't believe it's here.
I know.
In the flesh.
It looks so beautiful.
I know. We Little Mix absolutely love makeup. Like we're all about makeup. We love experimenting. We're trying different looks. So to be able to have our own makeup and show everyone our key looks, it's just lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's really exciting.
Coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
I know, it's every girl's dream really, isn't it, to have your own makeup.
I know, like, just think, like, it's just weird. Like, we've got our own lipstick. Like,
I know.
just go for, it's just crazy.
No more mixing 10 colours of lippy to try and match the colour. It's right there in one stick. Makes life easier.
Mulberry bags.
Oh my gosh.
That'd be so cool. So if you could go back in a wonderful time machine to your pre-Little Mix selves and give yourself a makeup tip, what would you say?
Oh,
A makeup tip for us, like back in the day.
I know what I say. I say
Eyelashes.
don't pile it on as much. Like, because I used to have really bad skin when I was younger, and I used to just slap on the foundation like so much and like.
But it's a vicious circle, isn't it, when you've got spots?
Well,
Because you feel like
exactly.
you need to cover them to hide them, then you get
And then
more
you get
spots, then you
more.
cover them, then you...
So I would just say, like, if you do have bad skin, just
let it breathe.
Yeah, let it breathe and like try and get rid of that rather than trying to cover it up. Like, it's not worth it. I don't think so.
Yeah.
That's what I'd say.
I think eyelashes, like sometimes when I look at pictures of me, like a while ago and I was wearing certain eyelashes that just look horrendous. So you've got to find ones that match you, really.
Yeah.
Oh, if I'm honest.
You're just flawless.
You were happy
all the whole time.
Well, no, I didn't, that's what I mean. When I was little, I didn't really know anything.
Oh, you mean when we were little? I thought you meant just like...
Before you were like famous, you had it all.
Oh, before we were famous, I didn't really wear any.
Yeah,
that
we
much
did, none of
makeup.
us really wore any.
I used to actually wear the
Yeah.
collection clear mascara because like my mum wasn't really keen on us wearing that much makeup, so I used to put it on my eyebrows, put it on my eyelashes, and then a bit of lip balm. So I used to think that I was really cool.
Actually,
Actually,
I would have told myself to do my eyebrows a bit more because they changed all of our faces. I think now we've got eyebrows.
yeah.
Because when I look back on the X Factor, like our first audition, we've got no eyebrows.
No, yeah, I didn't have any eyebrows.
I think I had eyebrows.
I think you did, but me and Perry
Oh,
really,
no, no, no,
could
I
really
never had
notice on
any.
me and you.
Mine was so blonde, my brother used to call me unibrow. He did, unibrow. He thought it was really clever. He's a nice.
Cute. And obviously makeup's all about confidence, it seems like style, you're expressing yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
What is your top confidence and style tip for your fans and younger girls?
I think if you feel happy in yourself and you feel confident, that definitely shows.
Yeah.
Like, it makes someone prettier, I think, when someone's happy
really
and
is.
confident.
Definitely,
100%,
yeah.
like, I completely believe that. Because, like, just from us doing photo shoots, if we have been in a bad mood or something bad's happened and we feel a bit down, you can really tell within our faces, even when you're trying to fake it, you can tell that you don't look as radiant, I don't think.
Yeah.
You should just be happy in your own style. Like, 'cause
Yeah.
everyone's got different styles. We've all got different styles, and like, if you just rock it with confidence, then you can't really go wrong.
Yes.
That Gail Platt, she got style.
Yes.
Even
Gail
Gail
Platt's
Platt's
Gail
got
Platt.
Straight
style.
up for a middle-aged
Yeah,
woman.
definitely.
Yeah.
Nice hairdo.
And now we enter my favourite section, calling this worst questions ever.
Right.
These are makeup themed terrible questions.
Okay.
So, in the group, when embarrassing things happen, who's the biggest blusher?
Oh,
Good question.
never been asked
We
this
don't
before.
really get embarrassed, do we?
Well,
Because we're very open with everything.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but
Like, we're very open with everything. Like, all our fans, the majority of people know everything about us, like embarrassing things. And like things that maybe people would get embarrassed by, they don't. Like, they'll happily fart in front of people and,
oh yeah,
and
it's
like
really bad.
burp and say when they need to do number two.
It freaks you out. a
There's
bit,
nothing
doesn't it?
really Who would you say? I don't.
No, I
I
can't
don't
even answer that.
even in case if one of us was to fall over, I think we'd get up and we'd laugh at ourselves, like like just probably crease. We wouldn't be like, oh, I fell over. We'd be like, why did you see us fall over?
Yeah,
I think that's
that's
just
true.
the way we are. I think that's just what kind of girls we are. We don't really care.
We're not afraid to take the mickey out of ourselves, basically.
No.
Girls. Well, on that theme then, can you think of a recent situation you've had to gloss over?
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
What is that?
As in like an
make it
embarrassing moment,
better.
Like basically all makeup items that I forced into bad
Wow.
questions. Yeah.
Okay. You've had to
So,
gloss over.
as in like kind
yeah,
of just
that's
be like,
good.
ah, laugh it off kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
What? What?
Well, actually, I can't really say that.
What?
Sorry.
What?
No, it was really embarrassing.
What?
So.
Military rights?
I'm not going to say that.
I think I know what you're
one that
talking
came to my
about.
head.
You're talking
Yeah,
about
that
Miss
is way too
Dynamite.
much. Oh, that's another one.
Oh, okay.
Did you what?
She's got a few.
Yeah.
She like to gloss
things
over.
always happen to me. Like it's really bad.
Yeah, she walked into a telly once when we were doing a gig.
How did I
head
gloss it over?
first. No, you didn't.
You could have cried.
You should have
True.
cried. Oh, we were doing a running race.
Oh.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Oh.
We're doing a running race.
Jessie doesn't like to lose bone.
What was it
She
for?
cannot
She will
lose.
not let it lose.
It was,
It
yeah,
was
it
the
was
sack
for
race.
team, and we were racing against. It was another band.
Another boy band.
Yeah.
And I was so determined to win.
Literally. Oh my god.
And I just literally went up in the air and landed on my knees, and it hurt so much.
She's
You know, when you have to like
scared.
laugh
But
it
when
off and
you was
pretend
doing
it didn't
Jess,
hurt.
you was going like this. It was a sack race, and you was going like this, so your arm
I
was
know.
like,
I thought that
you
it
would
would
have hit the deck.
But yeah, and it hurt so much. You know,
Thing
you
is
just
though,
laugh and
you
pretend
got
it didn't
up
hurt.
fast.
And then after my whole knee like swelled up and it was really bad and I couldn't dance or anything.
But she did get up really quick.
Yeah.
Like, I was really
'Cause it was
impressed.
Yeah, you did.
embarrassing.
But then they put it on YouTube as a slow-mo.
Yeah, and I knew they would do that, but it's fine. I can look back now and laugh.
Yeah, exactly. You can. You were a
That was a glossy moment.
Yeah.
Gloss over there.
Yeah.
Boys too.
I know. Well, it was a good job we didn't fancy any of them. So
Well,
it was
there
even
you
worse.
Okay. Pressing on with the bad questions. If you could have one mantra or saying as the foundation of your band, what would it be?
If you could have one more.
One belief that you will believe in, or mantra,
Yeah,
or saying,
something to
positive
say.
affirmation.
Oh, always be yourself.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's a good one.
Yeah.
This is the best. Out of all of you, who is the mascara?
Oh!
I like that.
Very
I like that.
good.
Mascara.
I think we're all very caring.
I think we all take our turns.
Yes.
Definitely.
Depends on the situation.
Yeah.
There's certain things that you'd go to Jessie for, there's certain things that you'd go to Leigh-Anne for.
Yeah.
Like we're all very different in like advice and stuff like that, but we're all very comforting as well.
Yeah. But when we're all together, I think that's when it's lovely. Like, if one of us is upset and like...
We all stick together.
Yeah, we know that we've got 3 other girls to have our back, so it's really nice.
Not like that poor girl in X Factor this week. She's the one that got hit by it.
I know. Well, they clearly were not her friends.
Do you know what?
Were they?
That really annoyed me, and it was horrible when you saw her in the room and she was going, well, you're supposed to be my best friends and you're saying that I'm going to lose you if I do this. Imagine, how awful would you be
Yeah,
as a
I
person
know.
if you went, if you do this and you achieve your dreams and you do really well in life, I'm not going to be your friend.
So bad.
How twisted is that?
They're not really friends, are they?
If, like, if she hadn't have done it and the rest of their lives would think, if we let her do that.
No, but they didn't seem
Yeah.
like the type of girls who would be like, oh, I feel guilty. They're like, haha, well, if we're not doing it, you're not either. I think that's awful.
She's so nice too. Can she just join Little Mix?
She can.
She
She
was.
can. I really like her. She's
gorgeous,
gorgeous.
yeah.
It's lovely.
Brilliant. And final bad makeup question. Dun, dun, dun. Who is the most lippy?
Oh, Jessie.
Yeah, I
Jessie
think
does
Jessie.
not hold back.
She
it's
just
so
says
funny.
it, but it's just hilarious.
She says it how it is. I quite like that about her, to be honest.
love
but,
it.
but sometimes I'm like, maybe we should just cover it. Sometimes.
Oh,
I
I'm
think
not. I
Leanne is
think,
as well a little bit.
no, I don't think I'm lippy. I think I
Word
just...
vomit.
Word vomit. I say things
Yeah,
that I
word
shouldn't
vomit,
say
yeah.
all the time. But you just, bam, I don't care. And I love that about you.
Yeah.
Thank
Go
you.
for it.
What is something you say that you shouldn't say?
Huh?
What do you say that you
Oh,
shouldn't
please. Like, there's so many
I'm
things.
trying to think of like
Right.
situations.
Jess does it in interviews. So if we get asked a question, instead of beating around the bush, she'll go, yeah, no, I don't like it. Or she'll be like, no, I think it's really stupid, to be honest. And we'll be like,
Yeah.
and then Leigh-Anne, on the other hand, will do it in front of people. Like if somebody's in the room and she's not meant to say something or she's not meant to say it in front of that person, she'll say it and then she'll be like, and I'll go, Like, this is the thing. I'll go, no, Leigh-Anne, it's fine. It's fine. And she goes, why are you winking at me for?
Oh yeah,
Winking at me. Or I'll go, Leigh-Anne, don't look now, but over there. Where? 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 I said, don't look now. She's so dozy, but it's so cute.
Oblivious to everything, but
She's adorable. She gets away with it because she's such a nice person. If she was anyone else, I'd have to kill her. Drop me in it so much.
God.
Just keep glossing over it.
I know.
Yeah,
gloss over it.
Another questions from Twitter. Perrie, you've been working with Nicola Roberts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is that like?
Yeah,
She's
she's so
lush.
nice, isn't she?
Yeah,
I love
really
her.
nice. We worked with her on the last album as well.
Yeah.
She wrote one of our favourite songs on the last album, but yeah, she's
Yeah,
amazing.
it's really cool having someone like from a girl band as well. Like she tells us about stuff that she did back in the day and like stuff that we don't really know about. Do you know what I mean? So she's got a lot of experience, hasn't she?
Yeah.
So she helps us out a bit. So yeah, it's really nice to get advice from someone who's been in the industry for a long time. But she's lovely.
Nicola Roberts, that's pretty cool.
And she introduced me to the best Japanese as well in London called E&O. Oh, it's so good. Love it.
You should make mates with girls now that are the best friendship group ever.
Definitely.
It's a lot of you. Do you have a message for your fans about the upcoming album?
Oh,
Yes.
be excited.
Yep,
Yeah.
you're gonna love it. I know you are.
It's just more mature, more R&B, be prepared for more vocal harmonies.
Yeah.
We've all stepped it up individually.
Yep, still
The
keeping that little mix
productions,
sound
I
though.
think, are amazing this
Yes.
year. Like on our songs,
Yeah.
they've really stepped it up.
And as they heard, we did a little a cappella section of one of the songs called Little Me.
Yeah.
And that was based on our fans and stuff like that, like what we would tell ourselves like a few years back, like just be confident, speak
Yeah.
up, shout out, be yourself, that kind of thing. So I think the fans are going to love certain songs on the album because it's for them as
Yeah.
well. So yeah, I think they're going to love it.
Yeah.
Any cheeky collaborations you can tell me about?
Not as of
No.
yet. We hope so though.
Yeah.
You never know.
Hopefully. Yeah.
Just wait and see.
Gonna happen.
Yeah.
This is from a boy, because of the single Move. He says, how should a guy move?
Oh.
However he wants to move.
Yes.
The song is about basically letting yourself go and feeling free and just like you can move however you
Yeah.
want. sort of
There's
thing,
two
like-
sides, I'd say, to move.
Yes.
One is basically, about guys that think they're too cool for school in a club, and just I just think when you're in a club, just let yourself go and have fun. And also, move can also be about a guy making a move.
Yeah.
Yes. And
About
you're not
him.
waiting.
Yeah.
The girl does not make the move. We're old school.
Yeah,
We
we're
like
very
the boy
old
to make the
school.
move.
Exactly.
Like if
So-
we smile at you and we're like, hi, you come
It means
over.
come over.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Make you move.
If you wink,
Well,
come
you can
over.
do the wink.
You can do that. You can get away with the wink. We can't do
You've
that.
got to teach me that.
Oh, nah. I'd be
But
like,
you're going like that. That's why.
how would you do
You
it?
just go.
Really?
I honestly feel like I see things like that in the movies. Like,
No, oh no, I couldn't.
no?
I'd probably panic. I'd probably panic and be like, hey. You just look like a freak.
Oh, that's.
You'd get away with it because
I
you're really
know.
sexy. but-
Oh, and you're not.
No,
Purple
I'd play on the cute thing instead. I'd be like, instead of like
yeah,
the,
you can get away with the cute.
I can't do that.
Yeah, I'm not
I
cute.
really
so.
like. I can't let a guy know that I like them. I find it really hard to like. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you can wink at
Have
them
you
and
ever
stuff.
seen Leigh-Anne flirt?
Yes.
Yeah, have you not?
Yes.
Yeah.
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 I don't know.
Actually, yes, I have.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
That's such
yeah,
a
yeah, I
thing,
have.
if I'd seen.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Have you?
Yes.
It's normally when she's got a straw and she's like looking down. She's like that.
Oh yeah, and oh.
Yeah.
What? Wait, what did you just say? What do I do?
Swiftly moving on.
Oh my god, what's going on?
Straw is your weapon of attraction.
I said you with a straw and you're like, and you like look down and you've got your straw and then you hold your glass and you're like, yeah, and you have a look over and like, that's what she does. She's very like smooth. Don't you think?
Smooth.
I think Leigh-Anne's a smooth criminal.
She sounds quite sweet. I want to look and then get startled and then look back and then look away.
Yes!
Yeah,
so
Robin
like-
headlights.
Oh, this is a weird one. If you could be any other person in the band, who would you pick and why?
Oh, a bit of all of
Bit
them.
of
Yeah,
everyone.
bit of everyone.
Yeah,
I think
definitely.
we've all got very nice things about us.
I'd have.
Yeah.
I'd be Perrie, so I could have her blue eyes. I'd be Jesy.
Is that all I'm worth?
What?
Me eyes?
Wait.
Is that it? Am I not a nice person?
No, you're lovely. I'm just saying about
Sure, I'm waiting you for.
things on people. And then I was going to say Jessy's hair belongs.
Oh great.
And then
I've
I'd
got a
say-
good face.
Oh my god! And then I'd
It's
say
going down the pooper.
hair. See? Eyes, boobs, hair. all
You
right,
little
innit?
sexy lady.
At least you've got a good feature. That's not worth it.
I mean, sort of. I mean,
See? Word vomit told you.
Someone said, has this got you thinking about wedding makeup? Now you're
Oh.
like, I haven't done makeup.
Well, actually,
She's got a purple
Oh.
lipstick.
no, but now that you said it, I'm going to have to look into it now. Make a collection of wedding collection makeup. That would be good.
oh.
Can you wear purple lipstick too, Eddie?
Why not?
Yeah, but I can wear me smoky
depends-
eye.
I
and
can
me
see
Kia
you
lip
wearing
gloss.
a-
If you have a cool dress.
I want a
Yeah.
vintagey dress, I think, so purple lip could go.
Yeah.
I think purple lip would go.
Finger roll maybe, you know?
Finger roll.
Yeah, his was like old school.
Oh yeah.
And quickly, last question. If you ended up doing a massive world tour, who would be your dream support act?
Oh.
Wow.
Oh gosh.
As in, well, if they were a supporter, there wouldn't be. Oh, yeah, there would be.
Like, how about we bring in Mike Lowry?
Yeah, well, I said them there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say it again.
Well, I don't know if you know them yet, but there's a boy group called Mike Lowry, and they're amazing. They're like an up and coming group, and they're really, really good. So them.
Yeah. And then Rough Copy could also be.
I was just thinking rough copy and I knew you were going to say it, so that's
Yeah.
why I didn't.
Rough Copy and Mike Lowry.
Yeah.
What about the vamps? Can you talk to you about the vamps?
Oh, I love
Yeah,
them.
they're cool.
Cute.
Oh,
We
they're cute.
met them in South
cute.
Shields.
Yeah, they're really sweet.
Who are they?
They're a boy band.
Boy band, yeah. They're a bit. They're like is it indie?
Yeah, they're quite cool, aren't they? But like pop, but cool, I would
Yeah.
say. Indie.
Good.
Really
Very
cool.
cute.
Check them out.
Well, thanks for talking to us.
Thank you.
It was so much fun.
Oh.
Thank you.